Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one is for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, check your North Node. And the energy today is just like great. Like everything's flowing. Everything's coming my way. I really feel this. Like a lot of the collective is waking up, coming back into union with self so that we can manifest, our internal worlds at a better level, and then this in turn will evolve the planet. So I'm feeling this collective energy. I'm really jiving with it, but I am not naive. I do know that there are still some hurdles to get over. So here I am to help as best I can. Let's jump into this one, Gemini. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini? Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini? All right, that feels good. Thank you in advance, Spirit. So the first card out is current energy. Got that Nine of... I'm wondering... trying to find a good spot to put it where there's no glare. So we got the Nine of Pentacles along with Strength. So that's really cool, Gem. That's like whatever you're going through, you are ready to muster the strength, if not, have gripped onto the strength to find this independent path, to be self-sufficient, self-reliant, self-reflective. No longer using this world as a scapegoat, but finding from within this independence, this nature about you that allows you to manifest into your reality. A faith that helps manifest into your reality whatever you want. You're pulling through with this strength, either one or the other. I want to believe that you've gained some sort of independence from something that has, now you're seeing, I've got the strength to do more than I thought, or you're trying to get that strength up to get to the independence. But either way, Two of Pentacles, you can, let's just say, juggling back and forth between that is not bad. I don't believe that anything in this world is bad. When you use your less than desirable results as learning tools, everything is a reward. When you start really recognizing this has all been to help me learn who I am, everything's a reward. Less than desirable results are simply trying to get your attention at a deep level. Things that really hurt us are trying to get our attention here, not pointing fingers out here, but looking here. Heart space, you've got the Five of Swords along with the Devil. So again, I'm saying you might as well look at this too in your heart space. Those two guys, those two guys that are over there, that might as well be that devil energy. Something that's keeping you restricted. Something that's keeping you confined. Devil energy is, when you look at the Rider-Waite deck, you see the same couple that's on the Lover's card chained to podium that the devil is standing on. And I always like to go back to that imagery, because here in this Morgan Greer, you don't see the couple in it. But from within, the masculine, feminine energies that are within us, each one of us, no matter what your outward gender is. So that couple is represented as that's an individual. That is one person being bound to, you can see them chained to the podium that the devil is standing on. So anything that keeps you chained, keeps you restricted. Oh, that's why I like to say it's not just drugs and alcohol, addictions and over compulsive behaviors, anything that, I would rather be doing beautiful things with my life, honest, but yet here I am compulsively on the internet, or compulsively having sex, or compulsively working, or anything that doesn't allow us to express ourselves as the true selves, who I really am. And from when we're little, a lot of times that energy gets carried over, so we feel like there's no other option. If I say something, I'm just going to get told I'm stupid. If I say something, I'm just going to be rejected. These types of mentalities have kept us chained. So this energy, 5 of Swords with this devil in your heart, you're ready to break free, Gem. You're ready. I'm not taking any prisoners. I am cutting out whatever in my life that might as well be that over-compulsive behavior that's really putting us 1 foot in the grave. I'm ready to cut that out and see truth. The strength that I have from being this independent individual. Like I said, there's a couple on the Rider-Waite deck. There's not a couple on this deck, in this devil card. But there's a masculine and feminine energy that comes from each individual person. Like I said, does not matter what the outward gender is. So when we look at that union that needs to take place from both sides of us, our creative side and our doing side, that's what those are representative of. The estrogen and the testosterone. I mean, I can say it multiple ways, but what it is this internal union that says, it doesn't matter if I'm rejected. It doesn't matter if somebody thinks I'm stupid. Because that rejection, that stupid thought, that projection is an actual internal thought that they are having of themselves, not of you. They're probably jealous that they can't express with you like you do, with such abandon for outward, acceptance or denial. That's what we're reaching for. As long as you're aligned with love, compassion, and self-acceptance, nothing you say or do should ever be condemned, but you have to recognize it for yourself first, Gem. And I think that's exactly where you're ready for. You're tired of the outward rejection. You're tired of the outward looking down upon you, and you're ready to just be aligned with yourself. Possible outcome, 6 of Swords with Temperance. Man, I can start doing these readings and not lay it all out and see where they go, because they're seeming to just line up right along with my feelings. Gem, this possible outcome says keep going, because look at that boat rolling right to Michael. Right into alignment with your true self, with your higher self, with the self that has that open channel. I only speak what is holy and loving and appreciative and compassionate into existence. I have gone into my past. I see where my role has led me to not having peace of mind. My peace of mind has become the important thing. 6 of Swords. Wanting to get out of the mindfuck that we put ourselves in, ready to take anybody that's willing to go with me, my family. Sometimes they don't want to go. That's okay. Nothing is bad. It's all just everybody on a different level. I've had to walk away from a good portion of my family. I'm only in contact with one of my adult children. And that's very sporadic, because they're not on this path quite as advanced as I am. And our energies, I'm at a higher frequency. Anytime we get together, it's like, boom, I can't be around that trauma anymore. So that's why I had to walk away, why I'm walking this path. And that's where you're right there, Gem. You're like, I'm going for Michael. I'm going for the Archangel. I'm ready to temper. I'm not wanting to be triggered anymore. I want to be emotionally responsive, not emotionally reactive. And that's where you're headed. I've got underlying energy, balance, honest. This is that honest balance. This is karmic justice. This is knowing that nothing happens in God's world by mistake. That the less than desirable results are clearing karma, whether if it's less than desirable results, it's trying to get your attention so you can clear that karma. If it's good karma, then it's good karma. It's recognizing that it's all in order. And then you've got the 9 of Swords with the 10 of Rods. Exactly what I'm saying here, Jim. Dang, I just flipped that card like a mile away. Ah. But that is exactly what I'm saying here, Jim. This is... Did I just put that up? Okay. You're recognizing all the burdens, all the restrictions, all the mental fuckery was for a reason. To teach you about not anyone else, not about how they could have done things better, but they did this and they did that to me. No, you're recognizing, what was I doing to myself? That's what this is. With this, the Justice card here, with the overburden and the restriction, the sleepless nights, the anxiety that comes from all of that pain. It's that recognition that I was doing it to myself by allowing my mind to get away from me, by not seeing that I had a part. I could have left. I could have done a lot of things different. So let's start doing those things different. The Tower is the very next card under the underlying energy. I'm going to pull a advice card from the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors by Alex Gray. Spirit, what advice do we have for Gemini? Spirit, what advice do we have for Gemini? All right. Thank you. Thank you. Speaking on exactly what I'm saying. This is the spiritual energy system. I love this artwork. Melting our identity into a fountain of light, extending into our surroundings, transforms the mirrored perceiver into sprouting jets of psychogism. This still human archetype is a vessel of transition into the elevated order. Reflection on purification. So what is wanting the peace of mind? Rowing your boat into calmer waters. What calmer waters are you rowing this boat into than those that Archangel Michael has for you? It's rowing your mental boat out of the rough waters and into light and love and acceptance here. I hope this has helped, Jem. I'll see you next time.